I'm on the third floor, and they're blowing leaves. And then there's a guy over there with a blowtorch that is unbelievably loud for a blowtorch outside my window. God.
Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. At least I think I'm Steven. I'm not quite sure who I am. My brain is on fire. I am so irritated. Hello. Welcome back to my channel. Has it finally stopped? The hammer and the drill that has taken over from the leaf blower and the fire thing, the flamethrower. I'd never seen a flamethrower used, one especially the size. It looked like something you'd pull out for the Terminator to kill weeds, apparently. But it was like incredibly loud. And then the leaf blower and then there's hammering and drilling happening at the same time. And I think it's all finally stopped. Oh my goodness. And let's see what time it is. Hold on, wait. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and they had finally stopped. They woke me up at like 10 o'clock this morning. I didn't get to sleep till probably 6 o'clock this morning. Posting the video that I posted early this morning. That took like 6 minutes to make the video, because all I have to do is go click, 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 and then post. So that took no time. So I maybe got about 4 hours of sleep. I'm so irritated. My van is at 4:30. I set an alarm for 2:30 that would give me time to wake up, shower, make sure that my work device is updated in case we had any read files or something. Just make sure everything's charged and ready to go, and then make some lunch and actually be able to sit down and eat something. Maybe make a cup of tea or something. So that I was giving myself 2 hours, well, 1 hour and 45 minutes, because I set an alarm. Don't I sound charming right now? I always give myself 15 minutes to get downstairs. So 1 hour and 45 minutes to eat, get human, make sure I'm ready for work, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So technically, I think I would have had to have called the hotel front desk a number of times to prove that something had been going on. But because our rest, I'm sure my coworker's rest has been interrupted as much as mine, I'm sure. If our rest is interrupted and we don't receive the minimum amount of rest, we can call out fatigued. So when we call, I'm not going to do it because I want to go home. And I'm going to be fine for the trip. We only have one leg back home, so it's not like I'm going to endanger anybody from not being rested enough. And you can hear I'm fine. But I would like to have slept. I would have to call scheduling to let them know that I would look at me holding my face. I'd have to call scheduling to let them know that my rest was interrupted. They would reset my rest, allowing me more time. I don't know how much rest I would get in that time, but they would allow extra time, probably delaying the flight. I don't know. And then they would send us home with that amount of rest to make up for the rest that was interrupted. Now, that doesn't automatically happen. So it has to go through a committee made up of union and company people and everything who would verify that there was interrupted rest. And you have to prove, of course, and I have film, right? So, and then if it's not approved, I don't know what happens. It's like a sick call or something. I don't know. But it's just this, honestly, it's a mess. It's a mess. So I am very frustrated, very irritated. I got maybe 4 hours of sleep. That'll be enough. I'll just consider it a nap on what feels like a stand-up pairing. But blah, blah, blah. Almost 5 minutes of your life with me complaining about how difficult my life is right now, right? This is my biggest problem. I need to stop. I'm such a child. All right, so it is, what time is it? I wish I didn't have to touch my watch to turn it on. It is 2:11 in the afternoon. I think I'm going to get up. I'm going to make some lunch, eat, and start the process of becoming a human being and not whatever I am right now. So I will see you guys, hopefully, when I'm less mean. I'll see you soon. I don't know if you can hear it. The hammer is back. All right. Let me get out of bed. This is not working. I need to get out of bed. Hi. Oh, I'm still not happy. But I'm being a toddler. I know I'm being a toddler. The people who are making the noise, that are still making the noise, because the hammering and the drilling is still going on, they're just doing their job. All right. So they're just Stephen, relax. Just chill out. These people are just doing their jobs at the time of day that it's probably very sensible to do the work. You know, they're probably thinking, why is someone sleeping at this hour? Blah, blah, blah. So I'm chilling out. I'm relaxing. I believe someone left a comment, and I don't know why I follow their comment to their YouTube channel, but there's a guy, Will's Reclaimed Vintage, Will's Reclaimed Vintage something, thrift. He's a guy, I think he's in Ohio, who does some thrifting videos, and I just clicked on his screen name, which I went to his YouTube page there. It looks like he's got like 1,200 subscribers or something. And it honestly, I just was like, wow, this guy's voice is so calming. It's kind of like what some of you say about my channel. So I've just been listening to Will thrift and talk about reselling for the past probably 45 minutes. Yeah, so it's been nice. It's kind of like watching me without his complaining, because I complain all the time. So he seemed very chill and very relaxed. And yeah, it's been nice just to hear someone else talk besides my own brain going on and on, as it is right now. So I'm going to continue getting my clothes on and then head downstairs. I did not make anything for lunch. I had a bran muffin that I brought with me from yesterday, so I just ate that. I'm not terribly hungry. I'm more thirsty than hungry, so I'll probably grab something at the airport. There's a crew meal at McDonald's. Oh, we're in Baltimore. We're not in Detroit. I don't know what my options are. I should have eaten lunch. All right. I will see you at the airport. Okay. It's Will's Reclaimed Vintage and Vlogs. I think that's his channel. It's entertaining. It was very chill, very relaxing. His voice is very nice. All right. Gotta get dressed. They're out there. They're still out there. Oh my goodness. Yes. I am Gladys Kravitz. I am Gladys Kravitz. There should be a t-shirt. All right. Last part of my uniform. Please. Oh, yes. I would have cried if there weren't coffee in this thing. All right, so the coffee is not amazing, but it's caffeinated, so cheers. I'm sitting here waiting for the shuttle and looking at the comment section under my videos. I read every comment. But Jen wrote something like, I'm the only YouTuber flight attendant she's ever heard of that loves and prefers a full flight. And I laughed because I do. I guess I am weird. But I prefer a full flight because it's easier. No one's moving around different seats. When every seat's full, there's no better seat, you know. But it is nice to have one or two extra open seats just in case you need something to happen. But we can usually get someone to move if I need someone to move, so it's fine. Plus, there are more opportunities to meet amazing people on full flights. We also have a greater opportunity to impact someone's day if they're having a really shitty day. We have more chances, if the plane's full, to make someone's day a little better, and I think that's always a very satisfying part of the job. Yeah, I just like a full flight. Plus, it's always better for the airline's bottom line, right? Having a full plane definitely pays the bills. So I love me a full flight. Yesterday, we were packed. Today we've got a fair number of open seats. At least we did yesterday. I'm sure there are a few extras popping in there because late October, November is a flawless time to visit Las Vegas. The weather is absolute perfection. If you want to go out and about, hi coworker. If you want to go out and about up to Mount Charleston or hit one of the hiking spots, it's still a great time to go. The days are warm and pleasant without being suffocating or burning or whatever. But yeah, it's a perfect time to come to Vegas, and I think there's a lot of conferences and things that are happening as well now. So yeah, great time to come to Vegas. I'll see you there. Still waiting for the shuttle and 2 coworkers. Actually, are they taking the 5 o'clock? They're taking the 5 o'clock. Let's head outside. Ryan Caldwell, I think it is. I think he's a flight attendant with somebody else. He asked when I go through KCM, is it randomed by computer or is it random by the TSA agent? Now, years ago, they used to have a clipboard with little squares in a line. And for every flight attendant, they would check. And then periodically on that little line of squares, there'd be a black mark or something, some sort of notation as to that one. That flight attendant is going to be random. It used to be manual. Now it's computerized to be random. We all know the truth. All right, let's head outside, shall we? A gorgeous day. A little too breezy for my taste, but it's a beautiful day out here. And we're just still waiting for the shuttle. Have I stopped complaining yet? No. Wowzers. Oh my goodness. Hey guys, how are you? What a flight. 4 hours, 58 minutes to get to Las Vegas from Baltimore. Not 5 hours, 4 hours, 58 minutes. I had a large iced coffee. I had 2 Coke Zeros, 1 Diet Coke, and an Earl Grey tea. And that was just enough caffeine to get me conscious across the finish line here in Las Vegas. Let me get back to the car where I can put my bags down, and I'll give you a little synopsis of the day and tell you why this is a particularly challenging day besides not really sleeping very much. All right, that works. Hey guys, all right, so welcome back to Las Vegas. Welcome back to my Carshini. So, this was a particularly challenging day, mostly because I didn't sleep a lot. And that is not just due to the workmen at the hotel and the noise that was being created. Again, they were just doing their jobs. I shouldn't have gotten mad or irritated. But it's the fact that this is my third back-to-back two-day trip with layovers that are 12 hours. And if you subtract the time it takes to deplane, get to the shuttle, take the shuttle to the hotel, and vice versa, then you reduce the layover really closer to 10 hours, if not less. And I really have not slept appropriately for the past week and a half. And so it just feels like, oh my God, this has been such a grind. I do have tomorrow off. So I've got tomorrow off. My report time for the next day isn't until 2 in the afternoon. So I've got like a day and a half off. I've got 2 days, and then I think I have another 2-day trip. But just this combination of like these back-to-back 2 days with very little rest in between has really it took its toll. It can be grueling not sleeping and getting used to hotels and each shower being different and which outlets work, which ones don't, and it's a mess. But you'd think after 9 years I would have figured it all out, right? All right. My back. Do you ever, if you're old like me, you know when you're just walking, you're not even doing anything. You're walking and your back gives out. That little snap that happens in the back. Yeah, that happened while I was walking through the airport in Baltimore. I was just walking to the gate and all of a sudden, click. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, I've been suffering that for the past 6 or 7 hours now as well. So I'm a mess. So I'm going to go home, love on the cats, give them some treats, and then we're all going to bed. Tomorrow morning, start with the day right with my home group. before I go to sleep tonight, I really should box up an eBay sale that I made a few days ago. I just have to get it in the mail. It's these 4 little plates I sold for $125. And then, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Thank you for joining me today. Not much happened except for me bitching and moaning the entire day. But what's new, right? I'll talk to you later. All right, bye. Fly safe.